Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Flames will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Caught close to the marker, it's LeBoy. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt, man. Just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had two guys near that ball.
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Liberty's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Flames will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The run to the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He got it. The lead is 6 in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running behind that left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Goes to the option. Oh, down. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. He's open on the right. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The option look. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up.
There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Flames just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the grab. It's Mobley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Flames line up to punt it away.
Number 37 on to punt it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Silver. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. The RPO fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Kelly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Silver. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Gives it on the option. Looking for more. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Flames will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the returner is stopped. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Delaware.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And with time running out here in the 2nd quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Flames can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Oh, better look out. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Brown will throw it. He's got him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Zings it complete to the right. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Blue Hens have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Brown wants to pass. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Flames will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Liberty takes over, the Flames sending the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Vasco trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Mobley. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. To the ground with the back. He's loose at the 15. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of